Once upon a time in a faraway land, nestled deep in a sunny, green forest, lived a family of 3 bears, a great big papa bear, a middle-sized mama bear, and a teeny-tiny baby bear. Their home was a cozy, charming cottage surrounded by wildflowers and buzzing bees. One bright morning, Mama Bear made a delicious pot of porridge for breakfast. But it was much too hot to eat. "Let's go for a walk in the woods while our porridge cools," suggested Papa Bear, his deep voice rumbling like gentle thunder. Mama Bear and Baby Bear thought that was a splendid idea. So, off they went, their footsteps crunching softly on the forest path. Not long after they left, a curious little girl with hair as golden as sunshine happened to be wandering near their cottage. Her name was Goldilocks. She peeked through the window and saw the 3 bowls of porridge sitting on the table. Her tummy rumbled. She knocked on the door, but nobody answered. So, feeling a bit bold, she pushed the door open and tiptoed inside. The first thing she saw was the table set for 3. She decided to try the porridge. First, she took a spoonful from Papa Bear's great big bowl. "Ouch! This porridge is too hot!" she exclaimed. Next, she tried the porridge in Mama Bear's middle-sized bowl. "Brr, this porridge is too cold," she shivered. Finally, she tasted the porridge in Baby Bear's teeny-tiny bowl. "This porridge is just right," she said happily, and she ate it all up. After her breakfast, Goldilocks felt a little tired and wanted to sit down. She saw 3 chairs by the fireplace. First, she tried to climb into Papa Bear's great big chair. "This chair is too hard," she grumbled, sliding right off. Then, she sat in Mama Bear's middle-sized chair. "This chair is too soft," she complained, sinking deep into the cushions. Finally, she sat in Baby Bear's teeny-tiny chair. "Ah, this chair is just right," she sighed. But as she rocked back and forth, C-R-A-C-K, the little chair broke into pieces. Oh, dear. Goldilocks now felt very sleepy. She wandered upstairs and found a cozy bedroom with 3 beds. She tried Papa Bear's great big bed first. "This bed is too hard," she declared, bouncing off the stiff mattress. Then, she lay down on Mama Bear's middle-sized bed. "This bed is too soft," she moaned as she sank into the fluffy feather bed. Lastly, she snuggled into Baby Bear's teeny-tiny bed. "This bed is just right," she whispered. She pulled the little quilt up to her chin and, in no time at all, she was fast asleep. Just then, the 3 bears returned from their walk, feeling hungry and ready for their porridge. They walked into the kitchen, and Papa Bear looked at his bowl. "Someone's been eating my porridge," he growled in his great big voice. Mama Bear looked at her bowl. "Someone's been eating my porridge," she said in her middle-sized voice. Then Baby Bear looked at his empty bowl and wailed in his teeny-tiny voice. "Someone's been eating my porridge, and they've eaten it all up." The 3 bears then looked towards their chairs. "Someone's been sitting in my chair," growled Papa Bear. "Someone's been sitting in my chair," said Mama Bear. And Baby Bear, looking at the pile of wood, cried in his teeny-tiny voice, "Someone's been sitting in my chair, and they've broken it all to pieces." Feeling very concerned, they tiptoed upstairs to the bedroom. Papa Bear looked at his perfectly made bed. "Someone's been sleeping in my bed," he growled. Mama Bear saw her ruffled covers. "Someone's been sleeping in my bed," she said. Then, Baby Bear peeked at his bed and squeaked in his teeny-tiny voice, "Someone's been sleeping in my bed, and here she is." Just then, Goldilocks woke up. She saw the 3 bears staring down at her. She was so surprised and frightened that she leaped out of the bed, ran to the open window, and jumped right out. She ran through the forest as fast as her legs could carry her, all the way back to her own home. The 3 bears just watched her go, puzzled. And from that day on, Goldilocks never went into the woods without permission again. And that's the story of Goldilocks and the 3 bears. I hope you enjoyed it.
Fox Tales, where every story brings magic, learning, and adventure. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fun stories.